Here we are talking about this whole phenomenon of the lucky girl syndrome, on how to make this work. Is it only for girls? Like, is it for boys too? Like, is it all inclusive? Like, what is this thing? What is this thing about? And I made a video earlier on how this actually works. What is this about? But in this video, I really wanted to dive in for those of you who are curious and wanted to learn more about how to work with the universal energy, how to work with manifestation, and how to really work with this lucky girl syndrome, meaning that how can you assume the position that good things are just happening to you, that you're just so lucky and things are just coming your way. So I'm going to explain and break it down on how you can be the luckiest person and how you can attract all the good things into your life. So if you guys are interested, keep on watching. Welcome back to Awaken with Tina. My name is Tina Wong. I am a spiritual guide and energy activator, and on this channel what we do is that we bring forth the energies, the updates, and information on how you can step into your truest and highest alignment. So if you guys are interested in that, keep on watching. Hit the subscribe button over here to join our family, and of course let us know down below if you guys are enjoying the content. So with that, let's talk about this whole lucky girl syndrome and how you can work with this. And to be really honest with you, this is really cringy for me to say, like even saying the name is like so much cringe, but it is a very interesting phenomenon that I want to address, and I want you to know how to work with this, because it actually really works. I've seen it with my own eyes and I'm just like, what? Okay, we need to talk about this. And you know I always give you guys the good stuff. So let's talk about this for a second.
Lucky girl syndrome. Everyone's talking about it.
Lucky girl syndrome is the way forward.
Guys, we need to talk about it. The lucky girl syndrome. It's trending all over TikTok.
This lucky girl syndrome, to summarize what it is, and I want to talk about how you can actually work with it and transform yourself into the most lucky person ever. So this lucky girl syndrome is this concept of how you can position or think of yourself as the luckiest person, like wherever you go, you know, even if you're at home, like you're just the luckiest person and good things just happen to you. And it's really interesting when people talk about the word syndrome, right? It sounds really weird, right? It's like we heard of a law of attraction, law of assumption, and then it's like lucky girl syndrome. Like, what is this thing that is all over the internet? Well, what this is really about is really it's like it's a bulletproof way of looking at life, right? It's a syndrome. It's like, I can't help it. Like, this is just how I am. This is who I am. So basically, it's taking on this persona, it's taking on this lens, this perspective of looking at life like everything is working out in your favor. Everything just works out for you, like in really fabulous ways. And the way that we look at the word luck and lucky is really understanding that miracles, magic, stuff, fairy dust can just happen. And here's the thing, most of us will look at these things like, oh, that's so delusional. You think good things happen to you, like you believe in that kind of thing, like that's just a delusional way of thinking, right? You know, have you ever heard of someone calling someone delusional because of the way that they look at life? But the thing is, and the truth is, we are all delusional in our own way because we are in our own universe. We forget that we are the master of our own universe. We are the co-creator of our own universe. We have a very specific lens that we look through the world as. Have you seen the picture where there's like these guys on the bus, and one of the guys on the left side, he's like looking outside, and then he sees like it's cloudy, and then there's someone who looks outside and he sees like sunshine and happiness. It's like, you know, like we see different things, right? We see different things. We look at the world in a different lenses. You know, I can see that maybe it's raining outside and I can get excited, and maybe someone next to me looking at the rain and they'll be like, oh my gosh, my hair, I don't want to get wet, right? So the thing here is understanding that the key to making this work and making you the luckiest person and all the good things coming your way is to assume the position that you are lucky. You need to really get into this energy where anything is possible, right? There's a chance of everything happen. Like when you step into something, there's a yes, there can be a no, right? It's like, I'm gonna ask you out. Hey sexy, wanna go out with me, right? It's like, if I'm gonna ask you out, like there will be a yes, a no, or maybe I'll think about it or whatever, right? Like there are these options. So why is it that our mind automatically goes to the no? Right? Why is it that we have been trained to think of the worst case scenario? So the thing here on making this work and really allowing yourself to be the magnet of luck, of blessings, of miracles is to assume the position, now working with this law of assumption, to really assume the position that, yeah, I am a magnet of all of the good things. Yeah, of course, because if I keep on thinking that I am the magnet of all the bad things that can happen to me, everything can go wrong, meaning that I could flip the switch and think the same and that will still apply, right? Because we have the equal chances of everything. So here's the challenge for you. How you look at your life right now, can you flip the switch? Can you shift your perspective and think of, well, what if I am the luckiest person? What if only good things happen to me and everything will work out for me? Whether I'm walking into a room, I know that there's going to be miracles coming. Whether I'm waking up, I know today is an amazing day. So I'm going to give you something that I've personally been working with for the past, I would say, 2 weeks, and it has changed my life profoundly. This is like not exaggerating at all. Like I have been witnessing miracles after miracles after miracles. And here's what you're gonna do, okay? So every morning, I've been waking up for the past 2 weeks. I've been trying this out and it works, so I'm gonna share this with you. Every morning I've been waking up and I have my morning routine and stuff like that. For those of you who in self-love is the new sexy and stuff like that in my program, you know. But this is really the energy of when you wake up. You have so much love for your life. And then the first thing that I will say, you know, after my gratitude, I actually made a video on my morning routine and how I manifest things in the morning. I'll drop it right here. Maybe I'll list it here as well for you guys to see. But after all of that routine, what I would say as the first thing in the morning is, I am so excited to see what magic and miracles and blessings can come into my life today. I'm just so excited, right? So this is something that I say every single day for 14 days plus. And every single day, there's something so magical. There's like, I can't even explain, but my world has changed completely. Things just happen. People just come into my world. I meet the coolest people. My business has changed. The way how I live my life has changed. Who I am has changed in the most profound way. Every single day, there's something surprising. There's something that's like a blessing, a magic code. Like there's something that is so beyond this world that happens because I invoke in that energy. So if you want to work with this energy, that's what I want to invite you to do. When you wake up, be open. Be open for magic, be open for miracles, be open for blessings to come in. Because what we do most of the time is that we block these things from coming through in the first place. Because we're always like, oh, I'm so behind. Oh my gosh, I'm so late. Oh, I forgot to message this person. Oh, right? We think of the things that are going wrong. We assume the worst case scenario. We're stressed out. And what is stress and worry and anxiety comes from? It's really because of something that it's, it weighing on our heart and we make it like it's a big deal. And maybe it is a big deal, or maybe it doesn't have to be a big deal. So this is when you have to really shift your lens and be open for magic and miracles to come into your life, because most of the time we are closed. We're saying that this is just what it is, this is just how it's going to be. This is how to be realistic, right? So whenever we're in that logical brain and we say, I need to be realistic. But what is realistic anyway? Realistic is you creating your reality. Whatever you think is real, it's real. I can look at the same person, I can think, wow, she's the most beautiful, amazing person. And someone can be looking at her and be like, I don't know this girl. She's giving me weird vibes. I don't know, right? It's like, how many times is it that you find yourself looking at the same person or dealing with the same person, but, you and your friend and you and someone else have completely different experiences. So the thing here is that if you know that you are a magnet for everything that comes into your life. This is the law of attraction, right? You attract what you are. And if you are is a magnet for miracles, if who you are is an open vessel for miracles and magics and blessings and luck to come through, to flow through, of course they're gonna come. Of course, right? Because we're talking about energy matching energies here. So I thought this was a really interesting concept with a very cringy name. But I really think that if you somehow get past the name and code it into your being and try it out, right? Try it out for a week, right? Try this thing that I'm sharing with you for a week or two and see how your life shifts, because I'm definitely an advocate for that process that I just shared with you guys, because it has completely transformed me as a person and my life, and I'm just so grateful and happy every single day because of that one sentence that I say in the morning. I automatically become such a big vessel to receive more and more miracles in my life. So I want you guys to try it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're interested in these kind of topics, and let me know if you heard of this before, because this is a bit new to me as well, but it's very, very intriguing. Let me know in the comments, and I made the video here. Like I said, more information. I explained it here a little bit more, so if you guys want to understand it, check it out. I love you, and I'll talk to you soon.